Welcome to a journey of exploring one of humanity's greatest questions. How does the universe create the reality we live in? Take a moment to think about it. Are the things we see, hear, and touch truly real? Or could they be illusions created by our minds? Sounds unbelievable, right? In this video, we will delve into various theories, scientific evidence, and perspectives to uncover the answer to this profound question. 1. Classical physics perspective on reality. In classical physics, reality is defined quite straightforwardly. The world we observe is a collection of physical objects governed by universal laws, like Newton's laws of motion. Every event in the universe has a clear cause and effect. For instance, when an apple falls from a tree, it's due to gravity. However, this understanding begins to falter when we dive into the microscopic level, where atoms and smaller particles behave in mysterious ways. 2. Quantum theory and the nature of reality. Quantum physics, the study of the smallest particles in the universe, has challenged how we perceive reality. One of the most famous experiments is the double-slit experiment. When scientists fired photons through two narrow slits, they discovered that the particles didn't just pass through one slit or the other, as expected. Instead, they created an interference pattern on the screen, behaving like waves that passed through both slits simultaneously. However, the strangest part occurred when the particles were observed. If a measuring device was placed at one slit to track the particles, the interference pattern disappeared, and the particles behaved as if they had only passed through one slit. This suggests that observation itself can influence how reality manifests. But what is reality if it changes depending on whether we observe it or not? 3. Philosophical views. Objective vs. subjective reality. Some philosophers, like George Berkeley, have proposed that the physical world doesn't exist independently, but only within our minds. According to this view, everything you see, hear, or feel is a product of perception. Skeptics of this idea argue with practical examples. Just because you don't see a tree doesn't mean it ceases to exist. The tree remains, regardless of whether anyone is observing it. Yet, quantum physics, as we've seen, suggests that perception might indeed play a role in shaping reality. This raises the question, is our reality merely a consensus of what our minds agree to perceive as real? 4. The simulation hypothesis. Another fascinating perspective is the simulation hypothesis proposed by philosopher Nick Bostrom. This theory suggests that our entire universe could be a simulation created by a super-advanced civilization. Scientists have attempted to test this idea by searching for anomalies in the fundamental constants of nature. If the universe is a simulation,